you want to say hello? Bugger. Not looking too bad, to be fair. Oh, squeaky gate. Woodspring Priory is very close to where I live, and I've heard of the place a few times, but I've never actually been here. So I thought I'd bite the bullet today and come and have a look around. Oh, hello. Busily doing sheepy things. Hello, nice to meet you. Do you want to say hello? Do you want to say hello? There he is. Hope he doesn't bite my hand off. Nah, they look friendly enough. Enjoy your eating. There's another one here coming to say hello. How are you? You okay? Sheep are funny. Woodspring Priory. This is very close to where I live. Well, I've never been here before. So I thought it'd be quite interesting just to come have a look around. Oh, lovely little bridge. It's another interesting gate. I love these latches on these. Look like they're built to last. It's amazing that we have little gems like this. And they're just tucked away close to where we live, and we never ever go out and explore them. It's what looks like a bit of a chapel here, I guess. Beautiful large wooden entrance door. Don't think I can get in there, so what we're going to do is head this way and have a look at the priory. It always amazes me. Buildings like this was built in 1210, and the skill of the crafts people that put all this together, and they've just got like the minimum of sand and cement in a lot of these joints, and it all fits so beautifully. I thought this was a side gate I can get through, but it's not. It's just a solid barrier. I was struggling to find a way in, but I came across this tree. It's got some really unusual, beautiful fruit on them. These are called green gages. They're a type of European plum. Don't they look wonderful? Didn't want to go jumping over this barrier outside because I know that they let out rooms here, like little holiday flats. And I think if it was me and I was holidaying here and then some bloke just jumped over the back and started wandering around in front of my window, I'd be a bit cheesed off. So I just have to admire this from outside. I must say, it's beautiful and peaceful here. I can understand how you'd build a place like this for a bit of peacefulness and serenity. There's a few trees over in the background there. They look to have apples on. It's very calming. I'm going to have a wander past my friend Mr. Sheep or Mrs. Sheep. Hello. Just heading this way, okay? Do you want to say hello? You can say hello if you like. Not overly interested. See you later. Just going to head on out, see if I can find a footpath or something. I'm heading down this track to see if I can find somewhere to cook up. I didn't realise it's a National Trust path and it takes me down to Middle Hope. Blackberries are starting to come in season. He looks like a fine specimen of a blackberry. Let's give him a go. I think the days of cruising up the river in that are over. There's the Wood Spring Priory we was at earlier. Whatever's over the top of this hill is going to be as much as a surprise to me as it is to you. When I had a lovely walk, I was struggling to find somewhere to cook. The walk along the coast was really rugged, but it was super windy. And the grass is really, really dry at the moment. So I didn't want to take my little cooker out in all that grass with all the wind and set fire to the place, because that'd be a little bit embarrassing. So what I've done, I've come back to the car and set up. This is proving to be super troublesome. With the amount of wind we've got going on, trying to keep a very small, steady flame underneath the biscuit is a bit of a problem. The idea was that I've made my biscuit and he's square and he sits in the parchment paper, and then I flip him over. I've got some heat in there, but the flame keeps going out. I've got him lit again, so I'm hoping we're good to go this time. You might be able to see the branches going in the background with the wind. It's absolutely ridiculous to try and come out here and cook. That's nice and hot. I think it's actually working. The downside is I haven't got any gloves or anything to deal with the heat. So I've got a piece of kitchen roll. That's my protective fireproof oven glove for the day. How well do you think it's going to go? I've also got a pot lifter, so that might work. Oh, this isn't dangerous at all, is it? Okay, not bad. What I was going to do, just flip him over. Don't try this at home, kids. Oh, bugger. Protective oven glove time. I flipped him over again. It's not looking too bad, to be fair. Let's cover him up quick. This is why normal, sane people use an oven. I'm actually super pleased with this little setup. When you consider, moving back over there, when you consider how windy it is, it's doing really well. The kit I'm using today, I've got a Soto Windmaster underneath, a windshield, that's some kind of generic one from somewhere or other a long time ago, and I've got a couple of Silver Ant titanium bowls. This is my cacao, not to be confused with cocoa. I'm looking forward to having this with my biscuit. I got condensation coming out there, something's happening. If he's not cooking, he's steaming. Let's have a look. Try and flip him. This is why I put him in the paper. I'll get him in a minute. Oh, we're getting there. Really should have bought some gloves or something. I'll give him 5 more minutes. I'm hoping he's had enough time there, so what I'm going to do is just flip this off, leave him to keep cooking on that stone. And get on with some cacao. I found the best way to do this, so it doesn't go all lumpy and horrible, is just to warm it up a bit and then put it back on the heat. Don't think I put enough in. It's quite funny, I'm sat here cooking me lunch and there's people driving and they're taking a turn in just in here. They must be wondering what the heck's going on. It's a bloke just sat there cooking lunch by the side of the road. Cool him down a bit with a bit of milk. Cacao in the afternoon. Absolutely beautiful. Now let's have a look at the biscuit. See how he did. It's actually not, oh gosh, it's still hot. I didn't expect that. I guess that's because he's still on the ceramic and firebox stove. Let's try a little bit. See, like, could do being cooked a little bit more, I think. We give it a go. It's more like a pastry than a biscuit, could do with a bit longer. But as an experiment inside the titanium on a windy day on top of the gas, I think it's worked quite well. Wonder what else I could use in this little minimalist setup. I've cooked with a little oven in this way with stainless steel many times, but I've never used titanium. And I was wondering if the heat would just simply go through the titanium and burn everything. Well, clearly if you keep the heat down and you use a little ceramic stone, then it seems to work just fine. Another thing that surprised me, although it shouldn't, is the titanium's cooled down, no problem at all. But this pizza stone from Firebox, he's still too hot to handle. So he keeps the heat for a long time. I'm still unsure if this tastes more like a biscuit or pastry. It has gone biscuit-like. It tastes absolutely fine. So I think with a little bit more control over the gas in slightly better conditions, it might work out a little bit better. But I've got no complaints. I can't recall seeing anyone on YouTube cooking with a little titanium setup as an oven. I've seen people use stainless steel dog bowls and all manner of stuff, and I've done it myself, but never titanium, and I can't understand why. If you've seen anyone on YouTube and they've actually used a titanium setup, let me know. I'd be interested to watch them to see how they got on. The little ceramic stone was cool enough to move, and I've just noticed the beautiful blue patina on the titanium. Looks awesome. Thanks for coming out with me on this weirdness kind of cooking and exploring adventure.